Hey, what's up? It's the Red Wizard. Today I'm going to show you how to create a zine. It's a small tradable magazine that you could create at home and with a little help from your local print shop. This little bad boy cost me about $1.25 to print, and I don't know, cost 50 cents to send in the mail so you could trade with other artists and send it to your friends. It's the first time I've made this. It was super fun, and I'm going to show you a few tricks I learned along the way. Now, before I show you my zine, I want to show you some my friends, my collage buddies, the ones that they sent me in the mail recently. These are two collages. Both are created by Pasted Pages. Check out the Instagram handle right there. This one's a collaboration with Goofcraft, another favorite collage artist of mine. I actually interviewed Goofcraft on my collage podcast called Cut It Out. If you haven't given a listen or a review or whatever, go check it out. It's awesome. So let's check these out. That's fun. These are so neat because you could just kind of put an idea out there and transmit it, and it's not like it doesn't create an enormous amount of energy. I'm sure you could put an enormous amount of work into one of these, but it's really kind of neat. They have a kind of fun, sketchy feel to them. Pasted Pages, Life Aquatic, issue 1. This one has some staples in it. I'm not stapling mine today because I'm a zine novice for sure. This is beautiful. Look at that. Gringo. Fun little magazines. I'm looking forward to taking a deeper dive into this one later and giving it a nice read. So these are super awesome. I'm going to keep them in the envelope here so I know where they are and start my zine collection. Okay, before we get into zine making, I want to show you how the 11 by 17 sheet of paper breaks down and how it relates to the collage you're going to be making. All right, so here's my finished Turbo Keto zine, and you'll notice this is the sheet that I printed at the store, and this is the final collage, the final analog collage that I created. So the actual thing you're going to be making is going to be an 11 by 17 collage or drawing, whatever you want to do. This is your finished, this is what you make. The rest you do at the print shop. Okay, so now you know what you're going to be making, all right? Now to actually break this down into the different pages, you're going to need an 11 by 17 sheet of paper, and you're going to fold it in half, hot dog style. You're going to fold that hot dog bun in half this way. I love folding. You don't have to measure anything when you fold it. And then we're going to fold it again this way. The only fancy thing you have to do is you're going to have to make a small cut here. Oh, you fancy, huh? We're just going to make a small cut in between these 4 pages. All right. Then we're going to kind of stand it up on itself. Sometimes it helps to fold these middle ones up. Okay, we're going to stand it up. Then when we push it together, that cut we just made is going to push out. And that's what's going to allow us to make the booklet. The zine. Okay, now, one thing I highly recommend is you want to make a cheat sheet. So sacrifice your first folded cut up thing here and make yourself a cheat sheet. I'll show you why. when you're creating your collage, there's something important you need to know. Pages 1, 2, 3, and 4 are going to be upside down. Because, right, when you go to fold it, this is all going to be going upside down that way. So your front cover and back cover are going to be next to each other. Those tops are, the tops of those are going to be going up. All of this is going to be upside down, and these are going to be going upright. So basically, everything on the bottom half is going to be facing the right direction. Everything on the other side is going to be upside down. So as you can see, my front cover is the normal way. The page number 1 is facing upside down. Also, this is going to help you tell what order your stuff goes in, particularly if you're trying to create some kind of narrative or story. So, put your cheat sheet off to the side, and let's make our zine. Turbo Keto. He's coming out though. I'm also looking for some eyeballs for some other projects. And this has got some funky eyeballs on it. Yeah, I'm breaking my own rules. This is unbelievable. What is this guy doing? That is just, that's pretty stellar right there. Wildman Mark Merrow from Buffalo, New York, huh? Interesting. Just as I always advocate, I do quick cuts around an object if I'm not sure I'm going to be using it. I don't quick cut through the object, I just quick cut. This hair, these are a little too big. The fact that you can see the white behind that hair is gonna bother me. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here I want, but I'm gonna have to double check. I was thinking of adding this knife. I got over 1 million views on TikTok cutting this knife out. This is the first video of mine that went viral. So I'm wondering if there's a way that I could immortalize it a little bit. I've never used it in a collage before. Okay, so we got the babe. We got the wrestler guy. His name is Mr. Perfect, I believe. We need some macho stuff for the background. If I had an explosion or something, that would probably be ideal to tie this all together. What's manlier than a futuristic Oldsmobile or Chrysler, whatever? What is this thing? Got some vintage milk posters. It's keto, right? We have to have some reference of meat or dairy or something like that, don't we? All right, I'm basically starting over. The hardest part about this for me so far is working in a much smaller collage format than I'm used to. Eventually it's a kind of a big work, but each individual window is quite small. All right, so my challenge is going to be I'm going to do all of this in one sitting right now, and I'm going with Turbo Keto. I'm going to force myself to try to be humorous. Normally in real life, I'd like to think I'm kind of humorous, you know, but I guess a lot of my art isn't funny, so maybe none of my art is funny. Now I wish I had more cheesy sayings like that. All right, I'm gonna start gluing this down. I normally like to wait till my entire composition is finished. I think I'm finished with the cover. No buns, no buns. I'll try to trim a little bit of this Turbo Keto off because I want to get more of that very manly Speedo. Is it still a Speedo if you're not swimming? Oops, that was bad. That was real bad. All right, scratch that plan. Almost ruined the whole magazine. So page number 2 top is going to be way over here. I might be able to use this whole series of burgers from this Coca-Cola ad, which might be kind of funny. Gonna have to ditch the lettuce. Too many carbs. I'm hoping most people that pick this up won't know who these wrestlers are. That's why I'm not picking like Hulk Hogan and some of the more well-known ones, you know. Old school cell phone. Probably don't want to get super close to that top edge because I don't want, once I cut this up, I don't want to see, you know, pieces of the other pages. I normally use scrap paper underneath this, but I just feel like I've been dogging it lately and I just want to do this. I've not been rising up to the challenge. I've been kind of half-stepping, not gonna lie. My little trick for gluing small stuff. Let's check my reference. So I need number 3 top, which is gonna be right here. Maybe I'll just keep using these wrestlers. Can we please just make this style cool again? Is there any way we could do that, or is it just impossible? Ooh, OLFA knife. Come on, bro. Killing me today. Paper's super thin. Let's try again. I'll be more gentle this time, I promise. Do it in 2 strokes. Scratch it. There we go. I think that was better. Okay, the bottom off. Use my mat to try to make some square. There's so much every little cut I make, just so much masculinity is lost. It's like, normally when you cut out a dude, it's like, okay, you know, there goes a little off the edge. This is just dripping with testosterone here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna guesstimate and I'm gonna cut a slit right here, and then I'm gonna slide this in here, so it'll make it look more like real that she's coming out of the suit. And I'm not just going to make it arbitrarily, I'm going to kind of find like an edge that she can be popping out of. So I think I'm going to go right behind this carrot. Old magazine paper is tough, man. This stuff is so thin. Looks like her hand's resting on the bowl. Trim off this extra. Always use a ruler when you're working on the edge of your project, because if you bite into your project's not going to be the right dimensions anymore. It's kind of really hard to repair. So I'm going to number 4 top. It should be right here. I'm liking how this is going. More burgers, more burgers. Where are the burgers? Let's take a peek at Goof Craft and Pasted Pages. Again, I want to see how does this turn out, because they did some cool doubles. So page 2 and 3, or they might have made theirs differently. Derp. Whatever, let's keep rolling. Almost starting to feel like we have to have a wrestler on each page. I'm gonna take 2 inches off of this. That makes it harder to tell that it's a cow. The sad thing is, the faces on these dudes, I suppose I probably did the same thing with cheesy people like Fred Durst and other, people I looked up to when I was older, but I could like see these wrestlers' faces on my friends' faces growing up. Like they definitely wanted to be these dudes. No judgment, just saying. This guy's face in particular that I've been looking at for like an hour straight. I'm gonna need something, I might want another indicator that this is milk here. Cut off the extra very carefully. Yeah, I feel like there should be writing on each one. I certainly loved the Ultimate Warrior growing up. Explosive action. He was, isn't that Nasty Nate from Half Baked? Explosive action. I like that I'm really just embracing just a couple different magazines right now. It's kind of like doing a mix-up song. So hot, it's scary. People look up these results being like, oh, who won last month in Raw or SummerSlam? Like that. Okay, my key again. We're on to page 5. So I'm wondering if there needs to be like a meat reference on each page. Probably. Salmon. It's such a keto food. This is certainly the first collage I've ever made with a shish kebab in it. There we go. Certainly is scary. It's also Cousin Dan's favorite wrestler. I'm sure I'll really get a kick out of this. Oh, where'd that workout? Come on, you're around here somewhere. I also like never use words too, so this is cool. Savage workout. Savage workout, perfect. How am I gonna include this with also showing the gun? I suppose I could probably make the barrel of the gun shorter and like nobody would really know the wiser. Yeah. There, it's an Uzi now. This is the back cover. So I want to leave a room for a signature. I think a hot slam down of milk. Broke my own rule, started gluing without the right composition. I like how Goofcraft and Pasted Pages sign theirs. Looks like they used a, totally not going to be able to finish, fit this in. Okay, I think every page has meat. Let's take a little preview. Turbo Keto. This is it. Explosive action. Savage workout. Fast. Busier than ever. It's time to shine. Big Daddy. Strength. Joanne lost 131 pounds. Seduction. Milk. Slam down 21 pounds. So hot, it's scary. Mightiest mortal who ever lived. We did it, boys. All right, time to go to the print shop for the second time today. Ooh. All right, just got back from the store, the print shop. So I wound up just going to Kinko's because I just wanted to finish this video up. And I got 20 of them printed, 11 by 17, and ended up costing about 30 bucks. I'm not gonna assemble all of them. I'm gonna put these in my store, so when people buy them, I'll fold them up. Just for a quick refresher, let's put it all together now. I'm gonna fold it hot dog style. Now I'm gonna fold it this way. One thing to note, I don't think I mentioned earlier, is you never want to, when you're copying something, you never want to put any critical information on the very edge of your document because it might get cut off by the printer. I'll fold it again. Now we have to make that incision in the very middle, just between these four right here. That's why I folded it first, so we would know exactly where to put this. These are going to end up folding out. Okay, I'm going to kind of stand it up like this. Front cover, back cover. Let's see if I did it right. There it is. My first zine, Turbo Keto, Explosive Action. Savage workout, fast, busier than ever. It's your time to shine, Big Daddy. Strength, Joanne lost 131 pounds. Seduction. Milk slammed down 21 pounds. So hot, it's scary. Mightiest mortal who ever lived. There we have it. Took me all day, but it was worth it. Awesome. Okay guys, that does it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're going to be making your own collages, you can support this channel by going to my Amazon affiliate store at redwizardcollage.com. I got everything you need there, glue, scissors, stuff like that. All you need to supply is your own collaging paper ephemera. Now, if you want to get into collaging and you don't have any paper ephemera, you could also go to my website and download a totally free collage kit. It's a kit that you could print at home. It's like a 5-page PDF, and you could cut it up and glue it and make your very own collage. I am going to be putting Turbo Keto up on my store. That's where I sell my prints, and I got some t-shirts coming up and now a bunch of zines. So, hey guys, thank you so much for watching. This is the Red Wizard. Peace out.